Greetings to the whole world. It's Luandia here, as you guys probably know. Right at this moment, what I've decided to do is to show you how far I have gone with my mobile application. Okay, it has been quite some time since I've kept you guys posted that I know of. Okay, so here's what I've done. You see, I've got three tabs. The one we currently on at the rightmost is only used by admins. Remember, you guys, I decided to no longer work with store owners for the reasons I told you about earlier on, or rather on previous videos. So essentially, what's going to be happening is admins will be the ones responsible to create won prizes to be won, okay, and also recruit groups of users, okay. So what's actually happening here is an admin will simply create a grand prize, for instance, or rather a store draw, for instance, just by inserting some credentials over here, okay. And then afterwards, let me, because I don't want people to see the code. Okay, once those credentials have been entered, they will then get into this page, right? This is where they can set the date of the date on which the competition is supposed to play. Okay, as you can see right here, we can pick any date. Uh, say next week Friday. We can pick any time. Say it's gonna be Friday at what? Let's say five past one. It's entirely up to the draw. It's entirely up to the admin. Okay. Again, we can pick, okay, or rather they can pick any alcohol they prefer, okay. So just make you guys an example by picking, again, you guys, just so you know, this isn't commercial at the moment, so I don't want people to think otherwise. So most of these images I'm using aren't copyright free, okay. So let me just pick that one over there. So as you can see, I've picked extreme. The next thing will be to put a description over here regarding the alcohol that are picked. The ones you're seeing at the moment are the ones are used in the last creation of the so-called store draw. Okay, so once let me just close that one. Once an admin is done creating, picking alcohols, and also answering their descriptions, what's going to be happening is they will be hitting that button over there, the one called create draw, and the draw will be created or on a particular host. Remember, you guys, I said I am no longer interested in in working with the so-called store owners. Okay, so I've decided to pick three places I'll be working with, and that is Howard College, University of KwaZulu Natal, Durban University of Technology, the one in Durban Central, and lastly, uh, right here at home. Okay, so enough about the admin tab. Let's get here on the groups tab. Okay, So essentially what's happening here, as you can see at the top right, we've got the name Madrid. There is nothing else but the name of this group in particular. And this group is in Cato Crest, Mayville, Durban, KwaZulu Natal, by the area called Pompini, okay? Right at the bottom, we've got the leader of that particular group. And right next to that, we've got the picture, or rather image, representing that particular group. Again, as you can see here, these are just random images I've got online, but they supposed to belong to users. Okay, like no random images should be allowed. Okay, right here at the bottom are the group members. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the first group. The second group we have is called Storm. Again, this group is in Cattle Crest in Mayville by the area called Ringini. The leader, his name is reading down there, and to the right, as you can see, it's the image that represents that group. The image has to be for that particular area where these members reside at. Okay, again, we can have any number of groups, you guys. We are not only limited to create group members in Mayville. Right now, the groups in Mayville are the ones that are going to be assigned alcohol, which belonged to some draw that was hosted by right here at home. Again, we are here in Mayville, okay? Meaning a group which is in located here in Mayville, such as this one here, the one called the Mlazi Gang. It's in Mlazi, as you can see, it's in H section Mlazi Durban. So this group right here won't have a chance of getting any alcohol that belong to some draw created on this store, or whatever you want to think of it, or this host here in Mayville. Okay, so groups can only win stuff, or rather alcohol, on host alcohol from their closest host. Okay, or rather host they also belong to. Or as a last example, you see we've got another group over here. This group is actually called Programmers. It's in Howard College, University of KwaZulu Natal, and they are actually staying in the resident called student resident called DH. Okay, again, these are just random images, you guys, but you do get the picture, I presume. So right here at the bottom, what can be done is at any point in time, uh, an admin, or rather any user, at the moment there's no authentication required. Anyone can just click that button over there and then create a group. This right here is going to be a leader's username. Right at the bottom, it's going to be a user's phone number. And then finally, right here, we can upload or capture the leader's image. Again, we can put the group name right there, and right over here we can pick whatever location that we wanna that whatever location that particular group belongs to. Okay, yeah, you guys, that is pretty much it about. Again, right here you simply enter usernames and phone numbers together with the corresponding images of the group members. Once you're done, you simply click create group. Okay, so enough about the group tab. So now we are on the second last tab. Okay, as you can see, we've got a host. The host right here is DUT, which is Durban University of Technology. By the way, this image right here does not replace, isn't DUT campus. Okay, it's supposed to be. It's just that I haven't yet captured the image for the campus, but I will soon. Okay, right at the bottom, we've got the area. Again, Steve Biko campus is the campus name because DUT has different campuses. So we need to make sure that our users, they are clear as to which particular campus we're targeting. Okay. The alcohol you're seeing right here at the bottom is the one to be won on the next coming competition. Okay, one of these five prizes will be given away for free to users belonging or rather going to Durban University of Technology, particularly the students going to Steve Biko. Of course, assuming they are registered, right? They need to be, the group has to belong to this campus. Right here at the bottom, again, you see the host right here is right here at home, okay? The area, the host, again, right here at home. Remember before I used to think that I'll be working with different stores. It's now that is no longer the case. What's going to be happening, I decided to just have a single place for a particular township or suburb. For instance, for Mayville, we're gonna be the host right here at home. Okay, and this can be changed anytime. As you can see at the bottom, what is actually happening here, you seeing the latest information, right? You're seeing the information about the recent win, right? So the group that won here, they won this Heineken, right? And there is the date right there, and the leaders group right there. Okay. Oh, this is the group. These are the group members. Again, the group resides in Cattle Crest, Mayville, by the area called Stop Street. Lastly, as you can see, this right here is Howard College. I told you guys I'm targeting at the beginning. I'll be targeting three places. It's gonna be DUC, UKZN, Howard College, and right here at home. Okay, so again, the last group that won on a competition that was hosted particularly for students going to UKZN, they won this Castleback. The group name was called Programmers, and these are the members right here. Okay, so enough about that, you guys. So right here at the home screen, this is where we'll be putting all the one prizes. Remember, if you're gonna be working with multiple hosts, this is where all of the one prizes information will be displayed, you guys. Again, what I'm currently working on at the moment is actually finding a way to make people put comments on these one prizes, you guys. But I'm planning on doing that on the next version. Right now, this is gonna be pretty much it for the first version of the app. Thank you guys. I'm gone.